Hey, everybody. Coach Sheree here. And as we come together to honor the life and legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., I just want to share a few ways to celebrate this day. I do this every year. And so I just updated a free download for you. I'm just going live here on Instagram. So just give me a second. Get my. All right, there we go. Yeah, so I do try to do this every year to give you guys ideas on how to celebrate this day. And I do have a free download for you. I'm going to put that up on the screen right now. Give me 1 second. So go ahead and scan that QR code for a free download of 8 ways to honor and celebrate the life of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. All right, so I'm going to get started. Welcome, you guys. I hope you guys are having a great day today so far. It's a lot going on today, um, in our world. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up my slide. Oops, that's not it. All right. All right, so 8 ways to celebrate and honor Dr. Martin Luther King. So today is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. It's an important day in the United States. It's also a day to remember and celebrate the life and legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and all the contributions that he made to civil rights and social justice. And so although his actual birthday is January 15th, we celebrate the third Monday of January this day. So I'm going to give you 8 ways to honor and celebrate Dr. King's legacy, and one is to read books and watch films. And so today is a good day to watch films. We usually watch Selma over again, a newer version or updated version. You can also watch documentaries. There's a lot of things on Netflix, a lot of things on YouTube. So this is a great way to. You can also read books, read biographies, discover educational films. A lot of our schools, if your kids are in school, they're usually watching like a documentary or they're having a play. So that's one way. 2 is to participate in local parades or marches. So most cities have parades or marches or events. I was in Cerritos for a number of years, and so every year we would visit the city hall, would have an event. I have some things here too. I actually have a proclamation from the city of Cerritos. So for a few years, I would sing either the national anthem or Amazing Grace or whatever song that we felt was good for that year. I also have like I don't know what happened to my other picture right here, but my daughter sang one year. So we're in Cerritos maybe 10 years, and maybe 5 of those years we participated in their event. So if your city is doing something out here I'm not sure. I haven't explored Rancho Cucamonga. Sad, I haven't, but I know the city of Fontana, which is close by me, they're always doing something. So check with your city, see what's available, see how you can volunteer, see what parades and events, concerts that are happening. 3, visit the MLK Memorial. A lot of my friends and family have visited that. I haven't visited yet. That is on my to-do list. So visit the MLK Memorial. 4, donate to charity. I know we want to be careful how we use our funds and make sure they're appropriated in the right way. But there's the NAACP. There's also the Civil Rights Museum. So there's some places that you could donate to. Again, you just want to do your research as you volunteer, because a lot of them know what to donate that money to. They're connected to the community. Engage in meaningful conversations. And so you can have conversations about Dr. King and his work. And sometimes other people have a different view or different perspective or different resources or another resource that you haven't heard about. I read some things today about when he graduated and his degrees and when he was in school. And then I read about his name, that his name was, I think it was Michael at first. Don't get me wrong. But do your research. You can find some new things about him as you have these discussions with your family and friends. 5, 6, organize a day of service. So there's a lot of cleaning up or participating in community projects, volunteering at a local food bank. We used to do this a lot as a family when my kids were younger, going down to Skid Row. But find a day of service, and if you can't find a day of service, you can organize a day of service. 7, listen or listen to. So I have a playlist. I'm going to put that up here at the end of this video. I have a Martin Luther King playlist. It's about 3 hours. It includes speeches and songs that are related to him. And I'm going to post that up. Are we at 8 already? So family dinners. So you can have a family dinner. And at dinner, you can watch Selma or watch a movie or watch a documentary or listen to a speech together. You have to prepare yourself sometimes, because even though the speeches are powerful, they could bring up memories and they could bring some different feelings. And so you just want to make sure you uh, pace your environment as you start watching these documentaries and you start seeing things that we don't have to deal with in our time, but it could bring back some memories and things that you and your family may not be ready for, and you have to explain. So those are the 8 ways, which is to read books and watch films, participate in local parades and marches, visit the MLK Memorial, donate to charities, engage in meaningful conversations, organize or participate in a day of service, listen to music or documentaries or films, host a family dinner with reflection. So I'm going to give you let me see if I put that here. So on the screen, you have some of my resources, which I have a playlist on Spotify. It has some of his other speeches besides the one we're so used to listening to, which is the I Have a Dream speech. So go ahead and scan that QR code. You can listen to that on Spotify. And then I also have this free worksheet. It has the 8 ways to honor. It also has some reflection questions. And then it has some resources. And these are questions you can go over with your family too when you're at dinner. I'm going to put up the QR code again. I know it's a lot of stuff going on here in this video. Let's see. All right. And so I have a couple of reflection questions. Inside of your download, these questions are here. How can I fulfill my life's purpose? What do I stand for? Dr. King was very clear on what he stood for. Are there ways I can make a difference? So what ways, as we honor his life, as we honor how he made a difference, how can you make a difference, and how can your life make a difference? And what ways can I live a life of integrity? How can I contribute to making the world a better place? How can I use my gifts and talents to serve others? How can I add value to others' lives? How can I use my birthday to make a positive impact? So even though he's no longer here with us, consider your birthday. I know a lot of people now, they do fundraisers on their birthday, or they find out what their favorite charity is and they ask people, hey, instead of giving me a gift, donate to my charity. So how can you use your birthday, like we're honoring him on his birthday, to make a change and make a difference? In what ways can I honor Dr. King's legacy? How can you honor this day? Instead of, I know we take the day off and I don't know how you celebrate it, but maybe you can make this day a day of celebration every year, maybe a tradition, maybe something your family does, just like, hey, it's Martin Luther King Day. We are going to start our day off by volunteering. We are going to watch a documentary. We are going to listen to a speech. We are going to make sure this is also a good day. If you didn't do your vision board last week on National Vision Board Day, this is a day to sit down with your family and ask them what are their dreams, what are their goals, and how can you guys support each other in their visions and goals. And can you transform, inside of the goals journal, it's the handbook. Inside of the handbook, on page 83, there's a section that says set a goal to leave a legacy. And so as you create your goals and your goals for 2025, ask yourself, can I make that goal a legacy goal? How can I expand that goal into a goal that impacts others instead of just me? What else? What are my goals and how can I achieve them? What areas of my life need improvement? So maybe this is a year to say, hey, what do I need to do to improve so I can leave a legacy as well? And then what am I passionate about and how can I act on it? So those are some reflection questions that you can ask yourself today about your dreams and your goals and how they really affect other people, you know. And this is how you can honor Dr. King today. So let me go over here and see if there's comments. All right. I'm going to put up the chat to see if there's any questions. No questions. All right, you guys. So thanks for joining me today. Go ahead and download that worksheet for you. It's about 3 pages. All right. And I will see you guys sometimes this week. You're going to see me again popping up on your screen. Have an awesome day. And thanks for joining me.